Most shooters measure a pistol by what the manufacturer claims: velocity, capacity, tolerances. Numbers that look impressive on paper and tell you almost nothing about real-world performance. 5 pistols exist outside that framework entirely, not benchmarked against industry standards. Not designed to meet expectations. Built to exceed them in ways that challenge everything you thought you understood about handgun capability. 5 pistols. Shocking performance. Power that rewrites what you thought was possible. This video is for educational purposes only and does not promote harm or unsafe use of firearms. Number 5. Taurus TX9. The Taurus TX9 doesn't enter the conversation with noise, it enters with surprise. At first glance, most people underestimate it. But that mistake doesn't last long once it starts running. Taurus designed this pistol to prove something: that modern reliability doesn't have to come with a premium price tag. The TX9 feels solid in the hand, with a grip that locks in naturally and a frame that balances control and speed in a way you don't expect from its category. The trigger pull is consistent, not overly complex, and that simplicity becomes its strength under pressure. When the shooting starts, it doesn't hesitate. It cycles cleanly, feeds smoothly, and maintains rhythm even during extended use. But the real shock comes from its stability during rapid fire. The recoil is manageable, predictable, and easy to control, allowing shooters to stay on target without fighting the gun. This isn't a pistol trying to be flashy or over-engineered. It's built for function, endurance, and real-world dependability. In defensive scenarios, that reliability becomes power you don't have to think about, you just trust it. The TX9 may not look intimidating, but once it performs, it earns respect instantly and quietly. Number 4. Walther PPQ M2. The Walther PPQ M2 is one of those pistols that doesn't need hype to prove its capability. It earns respect the moment it is put to work. At first touch, it feels like a precision-built tool, rather than just another striker-fired handgun. Walther focused heavily on ergonomics, and it shows immediately. The grip is sculpted in a way that naturally aligns your hand, almost like it was molded specifically for control under stress. But the real shock begins when you press the trigger. It breaks clean, almost unexpectedly sharp, followed by one of the fastest and most tactile resets in its class. That combination alone transforms how quickly you can engage follow-up shots. Under live fire, the PPQ M2 behaves with a level of discipline that surprises shooters who expect nothing more than a standard polymer pistol. Recoil is snappy but extremely controlled, allowing you to stay locked on target without overcompensation. The slide cycles with a smooth, mechanical confidence that reflects its German engineering roots. But what makes it truly stand out is consistency. Round after round, session after session, it refuses to lose rhythm. It doesn't demand special conditions or careful handling, it simply performs. In real-world defensive use, that predictability becomes its hidden strength. You don't second-guess it, you don't babysit it, you trust it. And in a world where firearms are often judged by complexity or branding, the PPQ M2 quietly proves that perfection sometimes comes from precision, speed, and absolute consistency under pressure. Number 3. Sig Sauer P 226 Legion. The Sig Sauer P 226 Legion is not just a pistol, it is a reputation forged through decades of duty use, elite training environments, and real-world combat trust. This is a handgun that carries weight in every sense: physical, mechanical, and historical. From the moment you pick it up, you feel the difference. The all-metal frame gives it a solid, commanding presence that immediately tells you this is not a lightweight compromise, it is a purpose-built instrument of control and power. The Legion series refinement takes an already legendary platform and sharpens it further with improved ergonomics, enhanced grip texture, and a trigger system that feels both smooth and deliberate. Especially in double-action mode, where control is everything. When fired, the P-226 Legion behaves like a firearm that has nothing to prove. The recoil is absorbed through its heavy frame, making follow-up shots stable and predictable even under rapid engagement. The slide cycles with mechanical authority, giving a sense of durability that only comes from long-standing battlefield trust. But what truly sets it apart is emotional confidence. It feels like a weapon that has already survived the worst conditions and is still ready for more. In defensive or tactical scenarios, that kind of reliability becomes invaluable. You don't question it, you rely on it. Every shot feels intentional, every reset predictable, every cycle consistent. The P-226 Legion doesn't chase modern trends or lightweight shortcuts. It stands firm as a reminder that true stopping power comes from engineering maturity, disciplined design, and decades of proven performance under pressure. Number 2. Shadow Systems DR920. The Shadow Systems DR920 steps into the modern handgun world with a clear message. Refinement is not enough anymore. True performance requires evolution. At first glance, it looks familiar, almost like a familiar duty pistol platform. But the moment you handle it, you realize it has been engineered with intent at every level. Shadow Systems didn't just copy a proven design, they reworked it with upgrades that shooters usually have to add aftermarket. The grip texture is aggressive in a controlled way, locking your hand in place even under stress or sweat. The ergonomics feel natural, almost instinctive, allowing fast transitions and confident handling without adjustment time. When it comes to firing, the DR920 feels remarkably balanced. The recoil impulse is soft yet controlled, allowing rapid follow-up shots without losing sight alignment. The trigger breaks clean and resets quickly, giving a rhythm that feels competitive yet stable. What makes it stand out is consistency under pressure. It doesn't drift, hesitate, or feel unpredictable even after extended shooting sessions. But the real shock factor is how it blends performance and reliability. It behaves like a custom-built competition firearm while still holding the dependability of a duty weapon. That combination is rare. In defensive scenarios, it delivers speed without chaos and control without compromise. The DR920 isn't just an upgrade, it's a statement that modern pistols can be both refined and brutally effective without sacrificing trust or durability. Number 1. Sig Sauer P365X Macro. The Sig Sauer P365X Macro is where compact concealment collides with full-size performance, and the result is genuinely shocking for anyone who handles it for the first time. On paper, it belongs to the micro-compact category, but in reality, it behaves like a much larger, more capable defensive platform. SIG engineered this pistol to erase the traditional trade-off between size and shootability, and that's exactly where its hidden power reveals itself. The extended grip gives you full control, eliminating the cramped feel typical of smaller pistols, while the compensator design helps tame recoil in a way that feels almost unfair for its size class. When you fire it, the X Macro stays flatter than expected, keeping your sight picture stable even during fast strings of fire. The trigger is crisp and consistent, allowing precise shot placement without forcing extra effort from the shooter. But what truly makes it stand out is how naturally it handles under stress. It doesn't feel like you are fighting a small gun, it feels like you are running a full-duty system disguised in a compact frame. Reliability is where it earns respect. It cycles cleanly, feeds smoothly, and maintains rhythm even in extended use. There's no hesitation, no unpredictable behavior, just repeatable performance. In real-world defensive situations, that level of consistency becomes critical. The P365X Macro isn't just a concealed carry option, it's proof that compact size no longer means compromise, and that serious stopping power can exist in a surprisingly small package. Outro. All 5 pistols on this list prove one thing: shocking performance doesn't always come from size or reputation, but from engineering that refuses to compromise. From compact carry tools to duty-grade powerhouses, each one delivers reliability under pressure when it matters most. Now, the real question is simple. Which of these would you trust when everything goes wrong? Drop your answer below and subscribe for more real-world firearm breakdowns.